Okay, so we're meeting here with Miss Jodi. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jodi Tate. I am the founder of EcoConsilium. We are a waste diversion consulting firm, and we help business and government stop throwing garbage into landfills and incinerators.
How do we tell if things like milk cartons or juice boxes are recyclable, since those are such popular items here at our school?
Recycling is a knowing. It's a knowing of what the current market will bear. And so it's a constantly changing opportunity. And so milk cartons and juice boxes are recyclable. The biggest challenge or thing to know about them is to make sure they're empty of food and empty of liquid. The straw on the juice box is not recyclable. The whole thing about recycling is this. We have this opportunity to recycle and collect cans, glass, plastics, paper, cardboard together. But they're not worth a darn thing. They have to be sorted out and meet market specification and sold in the marketplace as a commodity, so they can be used as a feedstock to manufacture a new product.
So what items do we need to necessarily clean out before recycling? Do we need to clean out all items or just a few?
Food and liquid are the biggest challenges to clean out. So if you have a water bottle and you want to recycle that water bottle and it's half full, you haven't finished the water, find a plant to dump the water on before you put the bottle in the recycling bin, or a sink. It's way better than allowing that liquid to go with that bottle. It does create problems in the whole system. If there's residual food that's clinging or sticking to the sides of the inside of the container, it would be wise to rinse it out if you can. If you have a peanut butter jar, a jar of peanut butter, and that gooey stuff is on the inside and you don't have a spatula nearby or a spoon to clean that out, I would put it in the trash. Peanut butter will weigh down the container. And so when things are sorted at the recycling processing center on a conveyor system, the weight of that peanut butter will weigh down that plastic container, the peanut butter jar, and it will cause challenges in the sorting process.
So that kind of leads to our next question, which is, what do we do if we just aren't sure if something is recyclable and there's no way for us to look that up,
If you don't have the opportunity at that moment in time to find more information out, yes, throw it out, but then go ask questions.
As we're talking about our lunchroom, are plastic forks or spoons able to be recycled?
No, there is not a market for them. So the solution to that, reusable silverware.
Can the foil tops on top of a yogurt container or applesauce, do you know what I'm talking about? We didn't know if those should be separated similar to the straw of a juice box, or if those can be recycled all the same.
They cannot be recycled. So the foil top is not recyclable. So you gotta rip that guy off, eat everything inside that applesauce container or yogurt container, toss the lid in the trash, empty the food residuals from your container and put it in the recycling bin. The way those foil lids can be recycled is by balling them up and increasing their size and density so they can survive the sorting process at the recycling processing center.
We were wondering if bottle caps can be recycled, so on a water bottle.
Yes, but you want to have an empty water bottle and then screw your cap back on, and you can recycle that with confidence. That is plastic on plastic, and it works really well. If you put that cap by itself in the recycling bin, it's so tiny, it probably would not get sorted properly.
Specifically in households, can broken glass or broken items be recycled?
Dishware is not recyclable, so only food and beverage bottles or jars can be recycled in glass. Dishware is not recyclable. Ceramic mugs are not recyclable. Pyrex dishes, even though they look clear, they've been specially treated to handle high temperatures.
What is your personal biggest recycling pet peeve?
Probably the misuse of the recycling chasing arrows. Folks, and rightfully so, think that if you see a recycling chasing arrow on a packaging, a piece of packaging, it should be recyclable and you should be able to put it in the bin. And that's not always so. In particular, plastics. Many plastic beverage containers or food containers have a symbol, a recycling symbol molded into the bottom, and it could be anywhere from a number 1 through 7. But we have markets mostly for numbers 1, 2, and 5.
So is there anything you want to say to like close us out here?
The future is in your hands. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much.
That is true.
The future is in your hands. So with that role and responsibility of going forward, ask questions.